Welcome to opening day here at Kennywood, just outside Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It is a very chilly day on Saturday, April 12th, and we hear some screaming and yelling up there. It looks like they're letting people in. The park opens at 11 and it is like 10:40 or something like that. We are just getting here. So there's lots of stuff that we got to talk about with this park today. They are a brand new Herschend park. They were just taken over by Herschend, so they join parks like Dollywood, Silver Dollar City, Kentucky Kingdom, among many others now, and being owned by Herschend. So I don't expect anything to be different though. Like the acquisition just happened.
Not gonna notice it.
No. So and if Kentucky Kingdom is any indication, then more than likely it'll probably be a good like 2 or 3 years before you see any aesthetic difference at the park because of the new owners, because it seems like they kind of take their time. One thing that they said that they are wanting to do immediately, or what they're prioritizing, is getting staff trained. So I know that like Dollywood and Silver Dollar City, those places, the employees are all very attentive and energetic and everything. So maybe you get to see stuff like that in the near future at a place like Kennywood. And also, you can't see it right now, steel curtain that was down all last year, but they pretty much came out and said that will not be open at the beginning of this year.
Yeah, they got cranes over there like on the track working on it. So I don't know what they're doing with it.
Well, they're adding new supports.
Oh, that's right, yeah. That ride is a big mess. Good ride, but so many issues. But hopefully, yeah, because it's all structural stuff. So hopefully, you know, it opens sooner than later and stays open.
Yep. Yeah, their hope is that by shutting it down and getting all the work done, that they will, in fact, make it a reliable ride, which it wasn't in the past. But it's looking pretty busy out here. Opening day, so I guess you wouldn't expect much less. So hopefully we have an enjoyable day. I was kind of hoping that the cold would scare some people off, but guess not. All right, we are in the park. Here is Skyrocket. Oh, you can't really see, there's some trees. Trust me, there's a coaster behind there. But anyway, last time that we were here last year, we did not get to ride it because they were on one train and the line was just so long. So I'm thinking maybe we could head somewhere like that first, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we do whatever. I mean, we've ridden every coaster here, but
yeah, we need no credits. Well, I need Little Phantom.
yeah, I've ridden Little Phantom. You haven't.
I haven't. I don't know if I'm allowed to ride Little Phantom or not. But this is the Kennywood Tunnel, the famous Kennywood Tunnel. All right, the park isn't even open yet, but we are wandering around deciding which ride to do first. We were thinking Skyrocket since we didn't get to ride it last time, but Phantom is the best ride here. So, and we've ridden Skyrocket before, so not like we need a new credit or anything like that. So Phantom, go over to that, and ran into the person that did Kennywood Crazy. I think I've seen it on Facebook.
I got a pin.
Oh, you got a pin? Let's see it. There it is. There it is. I got a pin too. It's like a kangaroo. There, you saw it. No, you didn't. But I guess they're gonna have a meetup around like 3 o'clock, and oh man, the line for Phantom's already getting long, so yeah, I think we made the right decision coming over here. I was hoping the chilly weather would scare people away because my hands, ooh, look, they're like red because it's like 40 degrees.
Yeah.
It's pretty cold. Last year, I don't think they opened this early. I think their opening day was probably around the same day as Kings Island. So we didn't come, we went to Kings Island, and then we came the week after their opening. And from what I remember, it was pretty nice that way.
Yeah, nicer than this.
Yeah, oh, a lot nicer than this.
I'm used to Pittsburgh in the cold.
So we're standing here outside the queue waiting for Phantom's Revenge to open up. It is a little bit after 11 o'clock. And he said that he saw a test going earlier. But as one baby.
Pretty sure.
But as we've been standing here, there haven't been any tests. I don't know if like it's like someone told us that Phantom, a lot like some B&Ms, can only run in 45 degrees or warmer, and it is below 45 degrees right now. But I mean, you can technically do run in less than that. So we'll have to see, because we're standing here and wasting time essentially. So people have been leaving the line since we've been standing here, going, breaking out, riding other stuff. I don't know what's open, but that would be the thing. If we left here, I don't know exactly what we can say for sure that we would go to that's for sure open. So I guess we'll stick this out for a little bit longer. Hope that we can get on the best ride in the park and one of your favorite rides overall, right?
Yeah, top 10.
Top 10? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good.
Good.
It's not in my top 10 personally.
Okay, well,
It's in your top 10.
I didn't ask you.
All right, we are abandoning ship here on Phantom's Revenge because I guess they are in delayed opening because of the weather. Below 45 degrees, so that means that they're not gonna be opening right now, and the only rides that are open as far as coasters go, I think, are the Woodies over on the other side of the park. So
Good news, it'll get up to like 47 later,
okay,
which is higher than 45.
yeah, so hopefully later on this big formerly green, now purple machine opens up. But yeah, we're gonna head over here where they have all their classic wooden coasters: Thunderbolt, Racer, Jackrabbit. That's what this park is not lacking, classic wooden coasters that are all a lot of fun. So let's get over, do some of this. All right, coaster number 2 that we came up to, Thunderbolt. That little sign by the entrance says, sorry, we're closed. So won't be riding that. What do we got? We got a long line over here. I think that's for the train maybe or something. I don't know.
Yeah, trains.
Kennywood Station. But yeah, I think Jackrabbit is open. Oh, did they retheme this kiddie section? So I think the news is here, and I think this is like a, I think they just rethemed it, right?
Yeah, they like redid it.
Okay, so that's something new for this year. So I got the news here. They're like, hey, look, they're gonna do a whole press conference. Oh, Kennywood Junction, yeah, okay. So they're doing a whole new kids area. And if we cared, we would stick around. But we don't, so we're leaving. All right, we're passing by Jackrabbit, which is open.
Leave it to the
first coaster.
Leave it to the 100-year coaster to be open.
Yeah, that's the one that's actually open. But then Milo said that Skyrocket is open. So we're gonna go do that one first, come back, do Jackrabbit, do Kangaroo, one of their old, very old classic flat rides.
That they got rid of a few years ago. Big outrage with everyone, so they had to bring Kangaroo back.
Like, where did it go for that year?
I don't know what they did with
Was it just like sitting in the back or something?
Yeah, everyone was very mad when they got rid of it. So I don't know where it went.
All right, but either way, we know where it is now. Kenny Kangaroo! All right, so Skyrocket is indeed closed down, but Milo saw people on it, and as you can look, you see pretty much a full train. So apparently those are all workers.
Yeah, no, it's very, very common for parks to put workers on a train to test it.
Definitely.
But it's very funny to see an entire train full of workers because usually it's like one or two.
Yeah, one worker, maybe two. That is definitely an entire train. So this ride is not supposed to operate under 45 degrees. So they're giving a couple runs to make sure that it goes through. And there are some people running up into the line. All right, look at us about a half an hour into the park being open, and we are making our way into our first ride. We're gonna ride Skyrocket, which is good because we didn't ride this last year when we came before. So let's get on this Premier launch coaster. It's Premier, right? Look at their bumper cars. Potato smash. They look like little French fry containers or whatever. But we just rode a very slow ride on Skyrocket. But Phantom is testing multiple times. Looks like it's running 2 trains. You said you saw 2 different trains?
I thought so, yeah. And there's like no line anymore.
Yeah, this line was just really long. Now it's down to really short. Yeah, if it's testing, then there's a good chance. What?
I love the lift hill sound. It has the same arrow lift hill sound because it used to be an arrow, so it's very, very nice.
Yeah, like there's another test going, yeah. Oh, it's still a long line. It just got moved over. Okay, never mind. Still a long line. All right, Phantom's Revenge just opened up, so I think we only lost a little bit of space in line by leaving and going and riding Skyrocket. So we didn't fall too back in line, probably because a lot of people probably got out of line like us. But here we go. Running 2 trains. Hopefully operations are killing it. Let's go. Elite coaster according to this person right here. And here is the first train. Of the year. On Phantom.
I said make some
All right, we are stuck on Phantom's Revenge. Got a maintenance guy here trying to get us out. Oh, restraints won't come up. And I just said, cycle us through. Look how red his face is. It's so cold. What am I trying to do? Oh, his is done. Milo's done. All right, so we finally got free. They had to do all sorts of stuff. Miss. What? Oh, that's pretty tall. But yeah, we were stuck. So I don't know if they're just gonna load people right back into the road that we were just in. But do we want to get back on?
I mean, yeah.
Not that row though. Choose a different row. We just did their scream and swing. What's theirs called? I don't remember.
Slingshot.
Slingshot.
Swing shot.
Swing shot. Now we're back to Phantom. It is open back up, but let's see. Yeah, there's a long line right here, but they haven't let anyone onto like the little catwalk. So they're probably waiting for the station to clear a little bit. All right, and before I forget, I wanted to talk about parking because when you pull into the lot, right away you see like a sign that says $20 and it's pointing to a lot. And I think if you didn't know any better, you would right away assume like, hey, that's $20 to park. But I'm gonna go park there.
If you know Kennywood, parking is free.
Parking is free. That is preferred parking only. And so you don't actually have to pay the $20, and you don't park that much further. It's not like a crazy big space where you're parking like a mile back, and preferred is like so much better. All right, we are at Thunderbolt. The fun thing about this ride is that, look, it says right there, you must have a partner to ride. You cannot ride this without someone sitting next to you in your seat, because there's no divider and you'll slide back and forth. But they run 3 trains on this, but looks like only one being run at the moment. Thunderbolt, all done. Good classic wooden coaster, and this is their indoor shooting dark ride. What's it called again?
Ghostwood Estate.
Ghostly Estate?
Ghostwood Estate.
Ghostwood Estate. 5-minute wait. Now, I will say, lines have not been long at all so far today. And Thunderbolt, when we walked up, it was like no wait. And now, look, it still says 5 minutes, but it's running one train and the line is kind of getting a little long. So we are hoping that's not a sign of things to come with long lines that are longer than 5 minutes, because we don't like that. Looks like they have a pre-show for this. I mean, I've done it once before, but I don't really remember.
Twice before.
I don't even see who's talking.
Welcome. Do come in. I've been waiting for you. Please gather round so everyone can hear. Welcome, guests, to Ghostwood Estate.
I like this one because it has like lasers, so you can see where you're shooting. I'm gonna end up losing because I'm recording. No, it's because I'm recording. Look, the ride has stopped and he's cheating. This is how he wins. Because look, he's like trying to shoot something back there. Cheater. So earlier we got stuck on Phantom's Revenge, as you saw. Now on Ghostwood Estates, we got stuck in the little car.
And you got stuck on Phantom for a second time.
Yeah, I got stuck on Phantom for a second time. They had to do my side of the restraints manually. So I guess it's just that kind of day. Look, he's tying his shoes. All right, so this is the new Kennywood Junction area. Look, I want to do this ride. Look at that, you stand on like a little fire truck. Look, that kid's freaking. Scariest ride ever. But anyway, yeah, this is the area that we passed by earlier. Look, they got the balloons for the grand opening and everything. But we're starting to get hungry, so eventually we're gonna have to go out, charge the phone, and get a little bit of food. We brought a couple sandwiches. I think first we will do Jackrabbit and then come in, and it's only a couple hours into the day and we're moving along. Lines aren't crazy. And what, good time so far?
Oh yeah.
Kennywood is always a good time. It's not a huge park. It's a good size to come in and get around from one side to the other easily. They have a great collection of old classic coasters and then a lot of older flat rides that you won't find at a lot of other parks.
And a mix of new stuff, like a Racer and Jackrabbit, 100-year-old coasters. And
Yep.
then you got Silkern right next to it. That's very modern looking. So
Yeah, sometime, hopefully, we'll walk back there and see some of the work being done on that. Show you guys what's going on with that. Not right now though, because we're gonna go ride something and go eat. Some work being done on Steel Kern. Jackrabbit was fun as usual. There's a double down that you basically like the whole, like your seat drops out from under you.
Yeah, that double down is amazing.
So we are doing, oh, I think we go, I don't know. Oh, there's no line for Racer. Times in the past that we've been here, not that this is a lot, but we've definitely waited in this entire queue before. We went out to the car to have a quick sandwich. We are back in for round number 2. I think we're gonna do their bumper cars potato smash. Check that out, because we want to ride in a big old thing of French fries. I don't know, what do you call a thing of French fries? A bag of French fries, whatever you would call this. Potato smash complete. Look, they got fries and stuff. They got the head fry cook up here. Fry cooks only. Very nice. All right, it's spin invasion time. This is a newer, yeah, he's scared. This is a newer Zamperla flat ride, just kind of spins around in that. So I've never been on one like this.
There used to be an Enterprise here, right? Because that all like the volcano stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
This is new.
I think this came out like a couple of years ago. Or
Yeah, there were.
oh, a little bit of a line. And I think those seats are uncomfortable if it's anything like... No, they are. They're uncomfortable. If they're anything like the Soul Spin at Kings Island. Look at this theming, though.
Like we're at Epic Universe.
Oh, I want Speedy Pass. Give me Speedy Pass. All right, so neither of us are huge fans of spinning rides, but we're gonna do this because all the time I always ride like this kind of ride, and then you say I'll ride it after, and then I say, the spinny isn't so bad.
I've ridden rides before you've ridden.
Well, no, I'm not saying, but I'm saying the spinny type rides. But yeah, this, I don't know what model this is called, because Zamperla also makes something very similar to this that just goes completely upside down as well. But different model, not sure. Those are called Enterprises, or no? No, the Huss ones were called Enterprise. But whatever. Sorry, Zamperla. Okay, we just did Spinvasia. We're going to talk about it in a second, but what we're going to talk about are lines, because every time that we've ridden something, we've gone on and it was a really short line, because we were like way up near the front, like as soon as we walked in. Like we waited for the one cycle and then we got on. But now, I mean, it's not like a long line or anything, but the line is definitely like further back. Okay, and that's been like most rides. Okay, so he is being over dramatic for the camera, trying to... Well, what did you think of the ride?
It was fun. It was dizzying.
Yeah.
If you don't like getting dizzy, do not ride it. I don't like getting dizzy, but I still rode it. I liked it. It was fun. I like seeing the seat in front of you go like...
Yeah, like rock, yeah.
Because they like, you're like right by them, and then they like go fire. It was fun. I recommend it, but it makes you dizzy.
My feet. Oh my God, my feet get so...
It makes you...
numb.
It's like a B&M invert, where your legs get numb.
Yeah, when you're on the helix on a... Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking about the entire time. Now, one thing about this section of the park, they have Spinvasion, and then they have Cosmic Chaos, another Zamperla flat ride, but it spins. And then they have their old pirate ship that rocks. So you got like a few things that can kind of make you like dizzy and give you like a motion sickness all in this one area. I think that they should spread this kind of stuff out.
Well, what difference would it make?
Because
people can choose what they ride.
No, because then you ride this, then you get over the dizziness, you walk away,
Yeah, but like you
Then at another part of the park, you're like, oh, I'm not dizzy anymore. I'm going to ride that.
But you can be like us and just like not ride.
Yeah,
but I
well,
guess I get what you're saying because then you.
I don't know. Whatever. I'm just talking. Golden ticket. Best walk through. Blah blah blah. Of Noah's Ark. Because we all know that there was a big boat that carried a bunch of animals. Getting into the rocking boat. Oh, a ticket. Whoa. All right, we just did a little meetup that this Facebook group Coaster Crazy does, or no, Kennywood Crazy. Kennywood Crazy. They have like a little group that they said they come and meet up about like once a month. So the guy who runs it recognized us from our channel, invited us. So we came and did a ride on Phantom, and that was a nice ride with a bunch of people. And we noticed that the station was like completely empty. I mean, now of course there's people, but because that's how it goes. But it's not a long line at all. So we're going to get another ride and just, I guess the best ride in the park, as many rides as we can on this thing. Now, we mentioned earlier that Herschend has bought out Kennywood among other parks. And it'll probably be like a few years before you see any changes or anything like that. There's Thunderbolt. So all that is true, but whenever the changes do come, do you have any like predictions of what you might see start to change around the park?
I don't think there's going to be too much. Like, I don't think they're going to change too much of the existing park because it is such a classic park, and so
it's a very classic park.
It's very classic and just famous, and like, so I don't think they want to change, or at least I don't think
maybe they'll theme, like maybe they'll like theme an area or something.
They might. I would think maybe like a new area.
Yeah.
Like an extension, because.
Oh, you think they might? Do they have a lot of land?
No.
Okay, well then.
I don't know. I just don't think that they can change too much, but maybe like around where we're walking right now.
Because that's why I'm asking, because this area looks like an area that's prime for a retheming. It seems like
looks like a classic amusement park, which is what Kennywood is. It's a very classic amusement park. You have Thunderbolt over there, which is like a very just generic looking roller coaster, and like that's just like the charm of Kennywood. So I don't think they should change too much because Kennywood has its own kind of charm.
Yeah, exactly. But I was thinking that if they do theme an area, I was kind of looking at this whole area here, and I was thinking this could be a brand new spot, which Herschend does really like to theme areas and put like they like to run theme parks, not just amusement parks. And Kentucky Kingdom just knew this year renamed some roller coasters and some rides and opened up a whole new themed area.
What is Storm Chaser called again?
I don't know. I
don't know what the point of changing Storm Chaser.
I know for sure Thunder Run was changed.
Is that what it was? Like, I don't know what the point of that was. Like, Storm Chaser is a fine name.
Yeah, I think Storm Chaser got changed.
Like,
I know for sure Thunder Run got changed.
They're not going to change the name of Jackrabbit, obviously.
No, they're not.
So, Phantom's Revenge, they're not going to change the name of.
No.
Already had the name changed, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they might not do that, but I don't know. Just thinking on the spot while we're filming. But we're going to come back here by Still Kern and see if we can notice any work being done or anything. Go across the bridge. All right, crane operators like we showed earlier. I'm not really sure what footers or what parts might be new. Like that looks like it's brighter than, I mean, no. It's like if you look at that, it's like all dingy and dirty. Oh, look, that still has like something wrapped around it. So these are probably new supports, and it looks like they're just in like the testing phase. Not testing, but just inspection phase, I should say. We were talking to one person that said they heard maybe Memorial Day, so late May, a month and a half away from opening this thing up. Boing, boing. Kangaroo. Kangaroo. It's kangaroo time. If you come to Kennywood, you have to take the time to do kangaroo, turtle, which is over that way, or wherever. Old classic flat rides that you just can't get at most any other park. So definitely take advantage of it if you get here. Look, Skyrocket and Kennywood are both saying good night to us.
Out of all the times that I've been to Kennywood, which has been like 5, I think, something like that, never been for the closing where they play that good night song. I've always wanted to be there for that, but I've never actually heard that.
But anyway, it is not nighttime. We are dipping out because we're gonna go eat, and we've done everything in the park that we wanted to do. And it wasn't like an extremely busy day. We were a little worried that an opening day would be kind of busy, and we were going.
This was actually one of the lesser busiest days I've seen, because the park can get busy. But yeah, it's actually better than what
I think the cold scared some people off, obviously.
It is cold.
But that is it for this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to this channel if you're not already, and huge shout out to all our channel members. So check out our channel membership and all the perks that you can get with that. So that is it, signing off from Kennywood, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on this cold, cold day. We'll see you guys next time right here on
Beach Cliff Studios.
See ya.
See ya.